It's hard to say that there's like a checklist that you need to go down to say, this is what I need to do to be a successful entrepreneur. I think that you need to, one, figure out what you want to spend your time doing. There's a lot of great ideas out there. I have a lot of ideas all the time. Some of them are actually pretty good, but is it ultimately what I want to spend my day doing, day in, day out? You know, being an entrepreneur, launching your own business, you're going to be working more than you ever have in anything else in life. But hopefully that time is also more enjoyable than anything else that you do that's, you know, work or labor related. To say that there's additional certain attributes, find what you're passionate about, figure out what's unique within that realm and what you would wish existed but maybe doesn't exist for whatever reason it is. Maybe it's a geographical limitation in your area, maybe it's just that no one has started or launched a business or a service or a product that you're dreaming up in your own garage in a way. Beyond that, chart your own course and truly make it unique. Don't get too caught up in the mold of what's always existed. You can really define something unique with what you're looking to pursue in life. I worked in the tech and startup scene in San Francisco. I really enjoyed that. I was revenue manager for a little over 4 years. That was all a great learning experience, but ultimately I wasn't doing what I was passionate about. I enjoyed it and I tried to use that time to learn as much as possible, but ultimately I was really interested in opening up my own business, but especially doing that in conjunction with what I enjoyed doing in life in general. The impetus and our genesis as a store really arose out of myself, my group of friends. There wasn't a place that we could use as our home shop, as our home base, and we were craving that. A couple years ago, Larissa and I met up with our friend Megan Hicks from I Run Far, and she was doing an article on the Bay Area running community for Trail Runner magazine. And during the interview, she made a comment to the effect of, wow, it seems like you guys have it all out here with regards to running and work and life. She's like, but what are you guys missing? And Larissa and I both looked at one another and said, we don't have a home store to support. And Megan turned back to us and said, wow, you're the third person to say that. And that freaked me out in a good way, in the sense that, wow, is it this glaringly obvious, this opportunity to create something, create a store, create a home for the community, if other people are seeing that and saying that as well. If I could encourage one characteristic in my daughter Tamsin, it would be to embrace being and thinking different, because that's where creativity comes from, and that's where boundaries are pushed in a good way, and that's where an even greater sense of adventure in life comes from. You know, Jorge and I joke that on the community side of the store, we're also building something that we would want to be a part of as a member of the running community, even if we weren't directly involved in the day-to-day operations of running the actual business. We're also able to use the store and serve the community through events, and that was also incredibly important to us, wanting to both support the athletes in the area as well as have those athletes be able to share their unique stories with the community at large. Some of my closest friends I met running, and now, you know, the business that we're growing and my coworkers who I consider family, that's all centered around running as well. I wouldn't say I'm blessed with regards to success in business. That came from hard work. But in my life, I do feel blessed with my family. I have support from my wife at my races, and I also have it, even more importantly, in my life and with regards to running the business. And that wouldn't be possible without Larissa.